making this up, but Virginia is arguing that teachers should expect to.
As we sit here today on Sunday of the first week of school in Florida, there are over 7,000 teaching positions available. You wonder why. If the GOP, who is in charge of Virginia, and boards of ed throughout the United States are that complicit on saying, you should expect to get shot. Police officers can run away. But here I am. I'm going back into a classroom in January. And I, again, am being told that despite the fact that I want to do this, and I really do, in 2001, when Barry Gruno was shot, he is a teacher in Palm Beach County. He was killed by Nathaniel Brazil. They came on the news and they said, well, it was only a teacher shot. What they were trying to say is at least children weren't shot, but it kind of lets you know where we stand in the pecking order. And our state, the state of Florida, now has open carry, no registration, so people can wander around with guns everywhere. And yet, I'm supposed to sit in my classroom and guard that gate for the 20 to 25 children that I will have in the class. An average high school teacher has anywhere from 100 to 125 kids. They don't teach PE. PE numbers are ridiculous. They're like 250. But for normal, academic teachers, it's 100 to 125 kids. So you stand there, and there's an announcement. It's either an announcement that there is an active shooter, or it's an active shooter drill. And active shooter drills, they kind of tell us about, and I've been in a situation where there's been 2 or 3 times where police have been chasing after bad guys across my school campus with guns and fire. Got my kids in the room and got them, hunkered down and ready to go. I have a plan. If there are 7,000 teachers positions short in the 67 counties of Florida, how many is that per county? I'm not doing the math in my head right now, but it's more than 100. And how many of these people that are walking into a classroom as a substitute, if that is the day of days, if that is the D-Day for the gun assault on your school campus and say 20% of the staff are substitute, how prepared are they for the defense of your child's classroom? Do they have the names of the children in the classroom? Do they know who they are? Can they get them to act as a unit? Is there any preparation done? Is there any additional help from administration knowing that this number of people are unqualified to defend the classroom? The answer to that's probably no, because Ron DeSantis has defunded education so horribly, and he set up a $2.5 billion voucher program to fund more private school and get the public schools even worse off because he is a large asshole. He's a gaping asshole. He's a gaping large asshole. Ron DeSantis is bad for Florida, and he's bad for children. But that's just me being kind. He's a fucking asshole. And between that and the racism that is coming from PragerU, Ron DeSantis, who is on the presidential campaign trail, he's now behind Chris Christie. And it's because everyone in the United States can see what a fucking pile of shit he's turned Florida into. So remember, your children are in fucking danger, and Ron DeSantis is the fucking problem. And the number of fucking teachers that aren't there is because people have taken the teaching position for fucking granted for so fucking long. Yeah, remember how much fucking fun it was to educate your children during the pandemic and how much you fucking hated that? Well, we dealt with that every fucking day and we were quiet about it. And we educated your children. And we get to stand by the door and hope to not get killed. And if we get killed or injured, it's part of our job. Well, fuck you. Those brave fucking politicians aren't willing to stand in front of the guns. Fucking cowards. Just like Trump, who was a draft dodger, by the way. Fucking coward.